verses, we have the subject of like honoring ourselves, but not having the honor that's rooted in our character, our nature. Jeremiah 4, verse 29, is it? Jeremiah 4. What will you do? What will you do in the day thereof? Verse 30, Jeremiah 4:30. When you are spoiled, what will you do? When people take advantage of you, what will you do? Though you are decked out with beauty or glory, what will you do? It says, though you clothe yourself with crimson, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold, though thou rentest thy face with painting. This is the, cosmetic effects, making yourself beautiful. In vain shalt thou make thyself fair. Thy lovers will despise you. They will seek your life. There is an effort by all of us to make ourselves fair, lovable, desired. But what will you do when your lovers ridicule, mock, take advantage, have no respect for the honor that you maybe put on yourself, and for, the whole idea of decking yourself out, okay? So this idea is, remember when Balaam was honored by Barak, the king of Moab, in Numbers 22. And verse 17, that when Barak was told, Balaam's not coming, he's not coming, and Barak said, no, he has to come and curse the people of Israel. And so when they sent the messengers to Balaam, and he said, no, the Lord won't allow me to come. And it says Barak sent men more honorable than the first group. So he really was appealing to Balaam's lust for influence, power, honor, and then money also. So to curse the people of Israel. All right, so more honorable, more the seductive influence of honor. Then, so you have the honor that we put on ourselves, and then you see honor that's offered to us for, manipulation or seduction. Okay, so what's the answer? It's Psalm 44. And this is really a good psalm to break it down and to see how men and women of God should think, how we should think. Psalms 44, I hope I can make it short here. Let's have a prayer. Lord, we sometimes are very foolish to put our hearts and lives in the hands of others, to seek things that will collapse one day anyway, but to seek the honor that comes from you and to relate to you in our hearts in trust. Jesus, worship. Jesus. Yes, bless this meditation. Amen. All right, so let's make this short. This is Psalm 44. You have saved us from our enemies, verse 7. verse 3, we did not get the land by our sword or our own arm, but you did it. You gave it to us. You gave us, but by your right hand, your arm, and the light of your countenance. Verse 3, very key verse. So we got the promised land after Egypt by God, not our own, okay? So then it has a series of verses. We boast in God, but you have cast us off. Now we are in a bad place. We are in a bad place. We feel that we have shame. Verse 9, you are not with us as we go with our enemies. Go with our armies. Now, I want to say something about COVID. I was talking last night, and one brother we thank God we didn't shut down during COVID, and that those decisions were important. And we are blessed as a church today. I believe we are blessed today because of walking with God yesterday in principle, or walking with God during COVID times. I believe we are blessed by decisions we made years ago to go to Bible school or to walk in faith. I believe we have the blessing of today on our lives today. And unfortunately, some places that goes down, they close down, or another spirit, woke spirit, came into the church. In all of the division and the confusion that happens because of decisions that are made that are not good decisions. We make good decisions in God, and we reap the benefits, even years later. Okay, so we have this principle. But now, you have made us turn back from the enemy, verse 10. Also, it just can happen that God puts us through a trial, whether we run from our enemy, or we are intimidated, or we are afraid. It can happen to all of us, individually and as groups. Yes, that can happen. And as the Jewish people, we see it here. We are sheep appointed for meat. You scatter us among the heathen. You sell your people for nothing. Okay, you make us a reproach, verse 13. You make us a byword, verse 14. My confusion is before me, verse 15. You see, we deck ourselves, and we maybe look for the honor. We might even have a lot of confidence and everything, but then what will we do in the day when it's not there. We are sheep going to the slaughter. What do? We are turning to Him. Verse 17, oh, this has come upon us, yet have we not forgotten Thee. Neither have we dealt falsely in your cause. We have not forgotten you. Wait, there you go. All this has happened to us. We're being controlled, manipulated, ruled over. We're being oppressed, but we have not forgotten you. Yet we have not forgotten you. Our heart is not turned back. Verse 18. You have sore broken us in the place of dragons. But if we have forgotten the name of our God, or stretched out our hands to a strange God, shall not God search this out? For He knows the secrets of the heart. Yea, for your sake are we killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Paul uses that in Romans 8. Awake, why sleepest thou, O Lord? Rise, cast us not off forever. Wherefore hidest thou thy face, and forget our affliction and our oppression? For our soul is bowed down. You have forgotten about us. Why have you hiding? What have you forgotten? Or about our affliction? Our soul is bowed down. Arise for our help and redeem us for thy mercy's sake. So there is the key to honor, is simply to turn to him and put our trust in him. Yes, it might be bad. Yes, and we might be oppressed. Yes, we may be sheep going to the slaughter. But we will not forget the name of our God. We'll turn to him again. We will meditate, surrender, worship our God, the only true and wise God. He is the one that will crown us and honor us in character, in our nature, in spirit, and in faith. Lord, help us. Jesus. Amen.